chemical allergies, insect stings, and food allergies. These are the 10 scariest allergic reactions ever. Number 10. Mold. What makes mold allergy scary is that you may not be able to avoid it. How? It's because mold can be found anywhere. From that old loaf of bread you forgot to throw out, to the leaky sink in your bathroom, and even a pile of leaves in your garden after autumn, mold can grow anywhere without you knowing. But even though mold allergies may not try to kill you, what makes it scary is that you wouldn't know it if you had it. And since mold can grow anywhere, it can make you sick at any time. How this happens is that molds have spores, which float in the air. When you breathe them in, they cause allergic reactions like sneezing and coughing. Your eyes may also start to water and itch, and your nose will drip from time to time. So not only do you not know why you feel sick, but you may not also find the mold responsible. Sneaky and scary. Number 9. Latex. One of the things that we use most in the world is rubber. It's in our shoes, food packaging, hair products, etc. So what happens when you have an allergy to latex? For starters, latex comes from rubber. When you have the allergy, your body starts to attack itself when you touch things with latex. It can be scary because the allergy can be severe. So not only can you not use balloons in your parties, but you also can't use some types of gloves. If you do, your skin will break out in a rash, your nose will start running, and you may not breathe well again. But it gets worse. Even if you're taken to the hospital, there is no way to cure your allergy. There goes all your birthday parties. Number 8. Pets. People love pets for many reasons and like to cuddle or stroke their pets. Who wouldn't want to pet a good dog and give your tomcat a loving scratch? Well, not everyone can do this. People who are allergic to pets suffer from many scary allergic reactions after coming in contact with the urine, saliva, or hair of animals. Some people may not be able to breathe well. It could even lead to asthma and wheezing. But that's not all. Your throat, mouth, and body may start to itch, and you'll feel pains on your face. You also may not be able to sleep, and your eyes will swell and have blue eye bags. It gets worse because the allergy isn't caused by only pets. In fact, any animal with fur can cause this allergy. Pet allergy is scary for many people who love animals because they can no longer pet them. If you think these were scary, now we're going to take a look at an allergy that can make you hate plants, another one that can make you stop taking your medicines, and one that'll keep you indoors forever. Number 7. Pollen. During autumn, summer, and spring, plants usually create tiny grains called pollen. These grains are used to make new plants. So what brings pollen to this list? Well, many people suffer scary allergic reactions by coming in contact with pollen. The ones that cause this problem usually come from grasses, weeds, and trees, so they're always around us. Also, pollen grains are small and light, so they're blown away by the wind. This means you can breathe them in without knowing. When this happens, your nose may start to run and your eyes will water. But that's not the scary part. After a while, your nose may become stuffed and you won't breathe well. Also, your eyes will start to swell and you won't be able to smell or taste properly. Talk about making you uncomfortable and taking your senses away. Number 6. Medications. Did you know that not all medicines are good for you? This is why it's best to only take medicines prescribed by a medical professional. Your body is protected by an immune system, which helps to fight against germs and bad materials that cause diseases and illnesses. To do this, the immune system creates antibodies, which are special chemicals that go after germs and other bad materials that enter the body. But what happens when your immune system doesn't like a particular medicine? You may experience drug allergies. When this happens, the immune system thinks that the medication you took is one of the bad things that wants to make your body sick, so it starts to fight the drugs. Even though it's sweet of the immune system to act like that, the result is not so great. First of all, the body starts to become inflamed. This means that your body will swell, grow hot, and you may not be able to breathe or speak well. It may even lead to death. Some medicines that can lead to medication allergies are ibuprofen and penicillin, among others. Remember to always speak to your doctor before taking any medicine. Number 5. Sunlight. Imagine you could no longer go into the sun. This means no summer vacations for you and no beach days. You also have to take an umbrella with you wherever you go out or stay indoors until night. It's almost like being a vampire, but without any cool powers. How sad. But this is what happens when you're allergic to the sun. Even though it sounds like something out of a fairy tale book, it is real, but not many people have it. That's why we don't hear about it a lot. People who suffer from sunlight allergies can't go into the sun because it gives them a rash. This is because their bodies create a chemical that makes their skin react to sunlight. But it gets scarier. If people with this allergy stay in the sun for too long, they may lose consciousness or start to throw up. And even though they can get around by using sunscreen, it doesn't always work. Also, the allergy can't be cured in the hospital, so these people have to hide. No walking in the sunset or playing in the pool in summer? No, I'm sorry. Number 4, water. Most of our planet is covered in water, and our bodies are also made up of lots of water. Water is in the food we eat, the liquids we drink, and in our daily activities. But did you know there are people that are allergic to water? Even though only a few people have this allergy in the world, it's still scary to think that you may not be able to use water like other people. Coming in contact with water will make your skin break out in a rash. This rash happens when the body creates a chemical that attacks the parts of the body that water touches. So taking a bath will give you a bad case of rashes. And if there's one thing we know about rashes, it's that they itch a lot. But that's not everything. Even if you used hot water or cold water, you would still have the same allergic reaction. It's scary that you cannot touch water. You may even have to stay cool all the time so that you don't sweat. This means saying goodbye to going to the beach, playing in the pool, or having a water gun fight with your friends or siblings. Starting now, things get serious. It's now time to look at food that can make you spend all day in the toilet, insect stings that can make your face swell, and swelling heads caused by chemicals used around the house. Number 3, foods. We all have some foods that we like because of how they taste or what they remind us of. Some of us like spicy foods while others prefer sweeter foods. But what if we told you that some people can't eat some types of food? Food allergy happens because the immune system doesn't understand the proteins in the food we eat. It sees the proteins as bad materials that may cause the body to be sick. So what does the immune system do? It attacks. What makes food allergies scary is that even if you eat a tiny amount of the food you're allergic to, it can make you sick. When that happens, you'll experience many scary allergic reactions like throwing up or going to the toilet a lot. You'll become tired from doing this all day, but that's not the end. You'll feel cramps all over your body and there will be rashes on your skin. Some people with food allergies may not even be able to breathe well for a while. Here's some of the foods that people are mostly allergic to: soy, tree nuts, shellfish, milk, fish, peanuts, wheat, and eggs. Number 2, insect stings. No one likes to be bitten or stung by an insect. But for some people, it's more than just a small bother. People that are allergic to insect stings or bites face very scary allergic reactions. This happens because of their immune system. Immune system, we're looking at you. When you're stung or bitten by an insect, your immune system comes out to fight. But usually, not all stings or bites have poison. But the immune system thinks they're bad and starts to attack. In the end, the body begins to react to the bite or sting and creates chemicals to fight the pain. But it doesn't go well because the scary reactions start coming out. First, the sting part of your body will start to itch and swell. Then you may see red spots and rashes, but it gets worse. You may start throwing up and going to the toilet frequently. Also, you may not be able to speak or breathe well, and your eyes will swell and start itching and watering. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1, household chemicals. There are some chemicals around the house we use for our daily activities, like shampoo, detergent, dye, moisturizer, perfume, bleach, etc. But sometimes, when we use these things, we may experience allergic reactions. For example, take a look at this lady. Her reaction to the hair dye suddenly made her head look like a bulb. How tragic. These reactions happen when the immune system starts to attack the chemicals in these products. Usually, these chemicals are safe, but the immune system doesn't think so. As a result, you may experience scary allergic reactions like rashes or red skin. Your body can even start to swell, and you'll have hurtful blisters. Your skin would also start to crack, and you'll feel like your body's on fire. Then comes the itching and darkening of your skin. It gets worse. You may not be able to go into the sun for a while. Say goodbye to a day at the beach because you used the wrong perfume. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.